Okay, when this Corvette was brand new, the factory battery died within weeks. Of course, they put the tiniest little battery they can put in to keep the cost of the car low and for EPA mileage, you know, CAFE standards and all that. They try and make the car as light as possible. So, had the car taken back to the dealership and got the battery replaced. Of course, they rounded off the terminal bolts. So I'm going to go ahead and change them today and show you how easy it is. I just picked up this from AutoZone. It's a Duralast DL06074, and there's two side terminal posts included. It's about $5. So it's very simple. I'll just show you how we're going to pull this out with a pair of vice grips. This cover is replaceable, and it's pretty simple. This is what the backside looks like. So the only thing really holding it in there is this rubber boot. You can see it's got a stretch around that, so I'm using the vice grips to turn it counterclockwise while I push on this rubber boot with my thumb and just unscrewing it out of there. Okay. There we go, that's out. And this boot is replaceable. You can buy kits on the internet to replace these. It just looks like that. Very simple. So we're going to screw in a new one. I bought this DL06074 and tried it, but I don't like these because they're rounded off right here and they're a little bit shorter. So if we compare these, let me show you some brand new ones I just picked up at the Chevy dealer. Now, these were $5 at AutoZone. These were $3 each, so $6 at the dealer. And you can see they stick out a little bit more. And so if you're trying to put like charging clamps or anything else on there, this gives you somewhere to hook onto. Whereas the ones at AutoZone, it's like, this is like underneath the rubber insulator and you can't even hardly grab onto it, and it's rounded, so unless you get that lip right there, it's just going to fall off. Whereas this one is a little easier. I just like them better for like 50 cents more each. Also, when you put these inside the rubber boot, they don't really stay in there. It's not a good grip. You can tell these are a little bigger and they stay in there better. I'll put the part number in the description. The dealer catalog says it's not really for this car, but it really is. So the dealer catalog, I checked a bunch of dealers, they're all wrong because they used the same catalog. But you can see the difference in those, that the ones from the dealer are just the right fit. You can see that size difference right there. I'll zoom in when I edit this video and show you the difference there. So with a 5/16 socket, I'm going to push this new one in here. And you can see how this fits better in that rubber. You got to really force it in there, work it in. Put a white towel down here just in case I drop something. I don't want to have to fish it out with a magnet. And it helps with filming, I noticed. You can see the boot starting to go up around it. There we go. Just push it in there and turn. And there's the negative one done. And you can see it stays in there a whole lot better. And then I'll show you when I'm done that you have more area to clip onto than the AutoZone ones. I've got this pushed all the way in. You can see it sticks out better than the AutoZone ones. Okay, so let's set that aside and do the positive one now. Since the circuit is live, I want to be careful not to touch anything metal. That's the other reason for these towels, to pad everything. Let's cover that one so we don't touch it. There's no other metal I'm going to touch by accident. This is just the way I do it. I'm not recommending you do it. It's your car. You take that risk by yourself. I'm not taking that risk for you. That one's in. Okay. Put some protection over that so we can put the battery back in. Okay. I'm really happy with those. They're much better than AutoZone parts. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button below. It really helps the algorithm. Thanks.